or welcome back to my channel. My name is Miriro and this is Miriro Moments. If you're new here, it would be lovely if you subscribed to the channel and joined the team. And if you're new or you don't follow me on Instagram, which I really recommend that you do, by the way, because I feel like I get to interact with you guys a little more, we have a new squad name. That's why I called you Leads. It's basically an abbreviation that stands for Leave Earth Empty Team. If there's anything that I personally live by, is the fact that I want to leave this earth having lived fully, having lived out my purpose, having used every single gift and talent that God has given me to honor Him and to literally just live a fulfilled life. And also, it was informed by the phrase that says that the richest places in the world are the graveyards. A lot of people leave this earth not having truly pursued their dreams, not having truly lived in purpose, not having truly realized everything that they had intended to do. So I want this to be a space where we encourage each other. We are on the same team, and that is to ensure that we honor God by living in purpose and using everything that He has given us. So we are Leads. Please do comment down below if you like our new squad name. I like it. That being said, Happy New Year, Happy New Month. I took January off because I just really wanted to center myself. I really just wanted to sort of navigate where I was at. I wanted to plan my year. I wanted to come here feeling rejuvenated and feeling energetic and excited about the new content that I'm going to be bringing you guys. So I am super happy to be back. But seeing as we have a life update, I'm going to tell you guys everything that I've been up to during the time that I've been gone. And hopefully that's going to keep us up to speed so that by the time I post the next videos, you sort of know what's been happening in my life. But first and foremost, before we actually get into the crux of this video, this year already has been fairly challenging for a number of people. I know there are people who have lost loved ones, and I really just want to give my sincere condolences to you guys who have lost their loved ones. It's been a really tough season. One thing I really just want to encourage you guys is to ensure that you keep your hope and faith in God, knowing that He's going to comfort you, that He sees you, He knows you, and He loves you. So I'm just praying for you guys. I'm praying for your families, and I'm praying for all your loved ones that are around you so that they are safe and sound during this time. So let's get into the life updates. The first update is I got my law degree. Okay, so obviously my results came out in December and I am finally done with my law degree, which is something to be so thankful and grateful for. God has been so faithful in this season. I really wanted to finish strong. I really wanted my grades to be great by the time I finished, and that's exactly what happened. But beyond that, I am very aware that my degree is not mine own. Okay? It's not mine own because I feel like I had such a strong support structure. My family was there for me, and I'm still waiting to properly thank them and do something very special for them. I had amazing friends around me who were constantly supportive. I'm not so sure if we are going to actually be able to have a graduation ceremony because, you know, it's during a pandemic, but hopefully I'm going to do a little something to celebrate. And if I do, maybe I'm going to share that experience with you guys. So having finished my degree, a lot of people have been asking, what's the plan now? What am I going to be doing? What's going on and stuff like that. And I guess the update is I have relocated back to Zimbabwe and I'm currently home, hence the new setup and vibe. I'm currently home and I'm sort of really navigating where God wants me to be next and where I want to be next. But I am not rushing myself. And I feel like I should also do a separate video basically updating people about my thought process and what led me to actually decide to stay in Zim. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's home. So, and then one of the main updates that really sort of kept me away from you guys for so long was simply because I had such a busy December. My older sister got married, but not only my older sister, but 3 of her close friends also got married in December. Congratulations to all of you. You know yourselves. So December was hectic because I had just come out of exams, and even during like the exam period, I was trying to assist my older sister with wedding planning. So on my Instagram, for those of you who follow me, I shared a lot of like wedding content because honestly, when my older sister was getting married, I was so happy, not only for her but with her. It's almost as though it's also your personal experience. So it was amazing. I went all out. I was just like super excited about it all. But because I shared so much on Instagram, I just really wanted to sort of balance it out. I didn't share the behind the scenes of what I did to actually plan her bridal shower, which was a surprise because I was her maid of honor. She also had a matron of honor who is somebody who is married. So we sort of worked hand in hand to plan the bridal shower, and her bridesmaids were also assisting behind the scenes. So I thought this would be really like a cool video to like include the bridal shower part. So I wanted to give a few tips about how you could possibly implement some of the things that we implemented. So for me, whenever I plan an event, one of the first things I think of is food, because I feel like when people come to an event and they don't fully enjoy the food, yeah, especially our Zimbabwean brothers and sisters will be like, no, hey, you know what I mean? So I ensured that we worked with a really amazing caterer. I'm going to try and link her contact details in the description box. But we also had cupcakes for the bridal shower, and the cupcakes were done by my good friend Sidela, and it's called Delish Cuppies on Instagram. Oh, they're so good. If you would like amazing cupcakes, you definitely need to follow her on Instagram and order yours. So that's the food. Basically, the beverages were provided by my aunt, so she went and just got the beverages. So yeah, that was the food section. It was actually a surprise, so we had to think about how we were actually going to surprise my older sister. So she was scheduled to have a pre-wedding shoot with her fiance, and I basically decided to sort of take advantage of that, and this could be an idea you can implement as well. So I asked the fiance to ensure that they would have their shoot in the morning, the photo shoot in the morning, and then in the afternoon she would come to the bridal shower. Number one, she was already looking good by the time she came to the bridal shower, so I didn't have to worry about her coming looking snacks, you know. And the second thing was, she was not going to be suspicious about what was going to be happening. You know, she was just going to show up thinking, you know, we are just coming from somewhere and we're going somewhere else. So basically that's what happened, and I actually have footage of when she arrived. Surprise! Another tip would be to choose a dress code if you're keen on having one. Ours was floral prints and spring colors, which is why you see a lot of people in dresses and bright colors. Now, a few things that I also implemented in planning the bridal shower was just simply ensuring that it's a safe environment, especially given that it's a pandemic. So we had sanitizer outside, obviously, as people were coming in with sanitizers. For the food, we ensured that people would wash their hands prior. The caterers had to ensure that they kept everything clean. I was wearing my mask literally for most of the event, and I tried because it was also like really early on after I came back from South Africa, and obviously I had tested negative for COVID, but all the same it's always good to be cautious. So we did try our best. We kept the numbers low. Initially we had planned for 25 people, but I think in average, counting everybody that ended up showing up, I think we had like 35 to 40 people who actually showed up for the bridal shower. In terms of the decorations and just ensuring that the event is fun and lovely, the first thing that I did, I feel like I went to China Mall too many times in December and late November. Oh my word. But I think that that's literally one of the best places you can go when you're planning an event, because you can find such affordable things that you can use to like decorate and stuff like that. So I got these really nice photo props for the bridal shower, and they were bridal shower themed. So we also used that. I got balloons, and I got a little cute board that I used to label the gift section. Actually, it's very close. I used here it is. I got this board from China Mall, and this was what I used to label the gift section. And then obviously you need the tablecloths and stuff like that, but for me, I just ensured that we would have a venue that does not need a lot of work. To make it more entertaining, I would say number one, it depends on who or the kind of people you ask to speak. We had really amazing speakers. I asked my aunts to speak. I asked my mom's friend to MC. I also asked my older sister's pastor's wife to come and speak as well. So overall, it was very vibrant. Beyond the speakers, what made it really amazing is that we had games that were very interactive, that got people to speak and stuff like that. The first game that we actually played was How Well Do You Know Your Fiance? I got this idea from Jane the Virgin. So basically what you do is you come up with a number of questions that you know the fiance would have an answer to, and the bride would have an answer to, right? And then those questions, I gave them to my brother-in-law, and then he gave me the answers. On the day, I then asked my brother-in-law's family members to ask my sister the questions, and if she got the answer wrong, she was supposed to dance.
So, it is, where did you and Tapu first meet? When? Where did you and Tapu first meet? In Mandara. Where exactly?
Yeah.
Okay. It was where? Oh, those are amazing!
Well done. So some of the questions were trick questions, right? Questions that I knew that it's inevitable she's going to have to dance for this. Another game that we actually played was wedding charades. We divided ourselves into different groups, and then whichever group won would get the opportunity to go and fetch their food first.
Ring proposal. Engage. Ring. Diamond.
Dress, wedding dress.
No, you're cooking. No,
We are waiting for
wanted to incorporate and to involve everyone. So that is family members and friends from my sister's side because it's her bridal shower, but also the new family that she was joining. Just as a disclaimer, I would say it's very important to follow any COVID-19 restrictions that your country has at the time. When we had the bridal shower, Zimbabwe was not under lockdown just as yet, so it was easier for us to actually plan for it. Also, make sure that you plan well in advance so that by the time the day comes, you don't have any issues. So I did contemplate sharing about her wedding on my YouTube channel as well, but I feel like I did a pretty good job of that on my Instagram. But all the same, I just want to give a big shout out to one of the most amazing service providers that we worked with. I personally recommended her, and that is Sharon Tiamike Dingilezi on Instagram. She's actually the one who made my older sister's gown, and she wanted a unique, romantic, Pride and Prejudice inspired dress that was simple, that didn't have lace or glitz, but just had pearls and symbolized a bit of purity but a bit of sass on the bosom. That's literally how she explained it, and I think she really delivered and she made her happy, and that was the biggest thing for me. So thank you so much, Elite, for joining me on this video. And if you're not an Elite member yet, make sure you subscribe down below so that you can join the coolest team on the YouTube street. I will see you in the next video. Toodles.